Taye Okonjo arrived in Levington with nothing but a patched satchel and his late mother's advice. Work with your heart, not just your hands. At 14, he became the houseboy in the vast Ocean View estate of Sir Reginald Havers, a widowed shipping billionaire. The spark. Though quiet and quick with chores, Taye's mind was restless. He noticed small inefficiencies. The delivery vans idled too long, the gardener overwatered the rare orchids, the household accounts leaked money. He began keeping a notebook, sketching ways to save costs. One stormy evening, the family's prized yacht was at risk of breaking free from its moorings. Taye, alone on the pier, used clever knots he'd learned from fishermen back home and saved the vessel. Sir Reginald, watching from the balcony, was intrigued. Later, when a shipment delay threatened a multi-million-pound contract, Taye timidly offered a rerouting plan he'd overheard the managers discuss. The plan worked, earning the company praise and profit. Sir Reginald summoned him to the library. "Where did you learn this?" "Books, sir, and listening." Impressed, the old man gave Taye evening lessons in finance and navigation. Within 2 years, Taye could draft market forecasts sharper than seasoned executives. A bond beyond blood. Sir Reginald's adult children Clara, Edwin, and youngest daughter Isla mocked the village boy. They lived for parties and quick wealth, but Taye treated everyone, including the ailing Lady Margaret, with unshakable respect. After Lady Margaret suffered a stroke, he was the one who patiently read poetry to her and made sure she never dined alone when Sir Reginald traveled. The billionaire watched the boy who worked without expectation and cared without conditions. Quietly, he added Taye's name to key business documents and taught him the long-term strategy to pivot Havers global toward renewable shipping fuel. The will. On his 80th birthday, Sir Reginald revealed a surprise adoption and an unbreakable will. "To my children, £1 each. To Taye Okonjo, the entirety of my estate and holdings. He has earned the trust you mistook for entitlement." The heirs erupted in fury. Isla, however, stood apart, shaken by the depth of her father's disappointment. Building the legacy. As CEO, Taye acted swiftly. He expanded the fleet to hydrogen-powered vessels and invested in African port infrastructure, turning Havers Global into a model of sustainable trade. He set up scholarships and health trusts in Lady Margaret's name and personally ensured her comfort until her peaceful passing, sitting at her bedside as a son would. Hearts transformed. Years of humility softened Isla. She approached Taye, offering help in the company's new education initiative. Late nights drafting policy turned into shared laughter, then affection. She confessed, "Father's choice showed me what real worth means." 2 years later, they married quietly in the coastal garden where Taye once swept leaves. Edwin and Clara, humbled by financial missteps, eventually accepted managerial roles after starting at entry level to prove themselves. The silent heir's creed. Reporters hailed Taye as the silent heir, a leader who turned a shipping empire into a green global powerhouse. Yet he always credited Sir Reginald. "He taught me that character builds wealth stronger than birthright. I simply honored the lesson."